Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mia and it is Friday. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day so far. And if you're at work, I hope work is going relatively quickly today and I hope that you're having a really productive day. I am putting off studying for one. Two, I was looking through my Facebook and I realized that I haven't came and done it can't even talk. I haven't done a live in so long that I was like, what the heck? Because as I'm getting ready and studying, like during this time of the term, I actually begin to like lose track of like what day it is, what's going on, and I get like really super hyper focused. Super hyper, it's a term. So I wanted to come on and chat with you guys for a little bit and kind of give myself a little bit of like a break on studying. But this morning has been super fun. For one, I was able to get up, so that's a blessing in and of itself. But I went to the gym this morning, got my run in. I did so my gym has hold on a second quick. So my gym has like an indoor track, so on days like today when it's raining, I don't want to run on a treadmill, I'll run on the track in there. And one thing that I really love is that they have stairs. So whenever I'm like running and I need something like a change of pace or whatever, I'll do like 2 laps and then I'll run up a flight of stairs, run back down, and then keep going. And so that kind of like breaks up, I guess, the monotony of running inside. So, okay, fun. So what I am doing today is, it's actually kind of funny, and this is maybe me just being a little butthurt, but I was walking around my school yesterday and I barely did any makeup whatsoever, right? I literally just had like foundation on, and then I had like colored in a little bit of my brows, and there was actually a couple friends of mine. We're not just talking about acquaintances, we're talking about friends here, that when I walked up to them or I was like waving from like across the room, they didn't even recognize me. I'm like, what the heck? So they probably have thought that I've been missing this whole time. So I told myself that I would do a little bit of makeup today, and just to prevent anyone from thinking that I've gone missing. So that's what I'm doing today, but I'm not doing much. I think I'm just going to do maybe like a little bit of mascara. Hey, what's your problem, dude? I'm probably just going to do a little bit of mascara, nothing fancy, and obviously do like some of my foundation. What I'm doing right now is putting on some primer. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my hound, he's like crying in the back because so I keep my rats in here. You guys can probably see them right there. So what they'll do is before I sit down and film videos or study or anything, they're always, all perked up and ready because I always give them a treat before I sit down. So I give my rats a treat. I also give my dog a treat, and it's these right here. It's so funny because I personally don't eat them myself. The only reason that I get them is for my rats. So they're kind of spoiled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with our liquid foundation. Let's see. And since it is raining today, I am in a mood, so I need to do some like bronzer for sure because it is a very depressing, dark and gloomy day. I was really bummed that it was starting to rain because I don't mind running in the rain, but it's like when that gloominess just kind of like sits over all day, I'm just like, what the heck? So this is the makeup look. The look that I'm doing today is the one that I do when I am either running late or I just want to put on some sort of makeup. And if we're talking about like my normal makeup look that I do, this is probably on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 3 for me. I usually don't leave the house without makeup on, and if I do, it's when I'm going to the gym or I'm just like running a quick errand and I just don't like really care who sees me. So I'm taking a flat top brush right here and I'm just blending this in circles and then obviously working it into my neck. I love how quickly this blends, so I'm not spending forever trying to get the product to like work into my skin. And I like it too because like I do draw in my brows, so it's like even if it gets like on my brows, I'm not really concerned about it. On the ears, don't forget those. Oh my gosh, one thing I really have to stop doing. So I love, if you guys like ever watch YouTube, you have to check out, I think it's called True Crime Daily, if I'm not mistaken, but they are always uploading different videos. And so every morning when I wake up, if I'm laying in bed and I need something to kind of like pass the time, I'll check out this True, like they're always uploading. So there's always something to watch. So, they're like the most outrageous stories and it makes me like, not literally paranoid, but it's like one of those things where you cannot believe like what people are doing out there. It is insanity. So what I'm going to do next is taking our Skin Perfecting Concealer, and so just a funny story, I have to take it out of this hole right here because my lovely hound decided to chew it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the tip of my finger, warm it up, and then I always put it down the bridge of my nose and underneath my eyes. So I know that there's like supposed to be like a rule that you put this on first, but I don't. So we do what we want on this channel. So then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I point out the fact that it is damp because I usually forget to dampen it, and it is a personal victory for me that I actually remembered to do that today. Also, that I'm enjoying Starbucks coffee without the Starbucks price, because I have figured out that the regular coffee that I would buy does not do anything to wake me up anymore. It is literally like drinking coffee flavored water, which honestly, that's really all that coffee is. But let's be honest, we drink coffee not because only because it tastes good, but because you need it to wake you up as well. So if you guys can't tell from like my super hyperness, it's working. But I found a deal. So on those mornings when literally just drinking coffee in the morning wasn't doing it anymore, like I found at my CVS that they had their little bags of Starbucks coffee on sale. So if you guys have like CVS near you, I would definitely check it out because they might still have it. But I realized that like, because Starbucks was definitely something like I didn't treat myself to it every single day because it is super expensive. If you did, I'm taking this contour stick right here. Yes, even on days when I'm doing light and quick makeup, I still do contour my face. Gives it a little something extra, I think. Makes it seem like you put in a lot more effort than you really did. So that's why I like to still contour my face. And it gives you a little bit of extra tan too. I always find too that like in the summer when you have a tan, you don't have to worry too much about like what makeup you're putting on, because your face always looks amazing because it's so tan, right? So that's like the look that I'm going for right now. So anyways, what I was going to say is that my Starbucks was usually what I kind of treated myself with. Like if I got like a good workout in, like Starbucks is right by my gym, so I would stop by there on my way home. And then like I realized that they're Americano, so I always order an Americano grande, no room, with an extra shot of espresso in it, and it comes out to like $3 something for a grande. I mean, I get it, like their coffee's amazing and stuff, but I mean, come on now. Like no one wants to spend $4 on a cup of coffee, right? So, when I was in CVS the other day, they had a sale going on like the bags of like the ground Starbucks coffee. So what I did is I bought like 2 of those, and then I think they had, no, not I think, I know they did. It was the K-Cups that had like 2 times the caffeine in it. I'm like, yes, please. I need 2 times the caffeine, right? Because I was like, finals week is coming up. And so I bought one of those and they were on sale for like $6.99. And that's like for like the 12-ounce bags, I think, which is just insane. So I'm like, okay, I just paid $6.99 for this entire bag of coffee when I was paying like $4 for like 1 cup of coffee. So I'm like, okay, that was like a no-brainer. So I'm happy that I stocked up because that'll last me for a little while. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I always do my brows in whenever I am putting on some sort of makeup because I'm not blessed with the brow anymore. Let me see. I need a little mirror here. We'll grab one of these. I love using these like mirrors on these palettes, which these are actually discounted $20 this month. So if you guys haven't seen my pictures that I've been posting, these palettes are awesome, amazing. I can't come up with enough adjectives to describe them. So check these out. I've definitely filmed a couple videos on them, but I'm not super concerned with doing my eyeshadow today because I'm just keeping it simple. So yeah, this week has definitely been a whirlwind. I'm to the point right now where, I mean, we've been like at it all term, right? So our terms go for 15 weeks, including finals week. And the thing is like we're learning this material, we're prepping for finals, we're doing all this stuff. I'm sorry, my dog is like doing something. I don't know what the heck his problem is, but sometimes he just like gets jealous. Like he thinks that I'm talking to someone else whenever I'm filming a video, and he gets jealous that like I'm giving someone else my time. I wish I was making that up, and I'm not just trying to sound cool. It's really a thing. But anyway, so we're literally covering this material for going on, like this is week 14 right now. So this is technically like our review week, which for me, I don't go to review week. I just spend all week studying and making videos for you guys. So at this point of the term, I'm so ready to be done, and I've been kind of digesting this material for 14 weeks. Like, I'm bored, but also stressed. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm ready. I feel so prepared at this point. Like, I'm just ready to move forward and take my exams and enjoy my break. But it is crazy to think that this is my last term for final. So maybe that's kind of what it is at this point right now. Hey, can you not do that? That's really distracting. Thank you, bud. I love that my dog understands what I'm talking about when I tell him not to do that. He's so sweet. I love him so much. So today, what I'm planning on doing is I only have like 3 finals next week, and they are on Monday morning at 9. And so all of our exams, we get 3 hours to do them. So whether or not it takes us 3 hours is up to us. So I have 3 hours to do that exam. So we'll just estimate and say it's from 9 to noon. Actually, it's not even 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes, I think. Give or take. It's kind of feels the same way regardless anyways. Like, I don't really feel like that 10 minutes would ever have really... There was only one exam that I've ever taken where I think that that 10 minutes could have come in handy. Knock on wood, I've never not finished an exam. So... But definitely, like, it is a little stressful because you do have all of our finals and all of our, well, no, not all of our midterms, but some of our midterms are essay for some classes, and then other midterms for other classes are like multiple choice. But all of our finals are multiple choice and essay format. So pretty much we have however many multiple choice questions, and then you're writing for like 3 hours. Like, it's, I mean, I think the first time like I had exam week, it was a little overwhelming, but now at this point I know what to expect, so I'm not worried. I'm just ready to get it done. Like, I've been prepping for weeks. I mean, do you guys ever like feel that way? Like whenever you're in school, you're kind of just ready to like be done with everything, like, and just move on? So the finals that I have this week are, so on Monday morning it is wills, and then I'm sorry, what the heck am I talking about? Mia, get it together. On Monday morning it is business organizations, which I don't plan on going into business, but it is going to be a good thing to know in the future, and obviously it's on the bar exam, so this is something that obviously I need to know. I always add my setting spray right over like the liquid foundation and everything before I apply my powder, because I find that it lasts a lot longer that way. Just something that I do. I don't know if it works the same for everyone else. But next I'm going to take the setting powder. It is our Touch Behold translucent setting powder. I love this stuff. I love it because it's not messy, and because like I can use it to like set underneath my eyes and everything. But the foundation that I used in this video is a liquid to powder finish, so you don't technically need this, but I do see a difference like in the like the shine that I get on my face, like when I am using this. So I mean, I like to use it, and usually I don't like adding extra steps of makeup. Like, I'm like, whatever, you know, does it really make that big of a difference? And it does. Okay, so we're all set. Get it? Set. And so now I'm going to take this little brush right here and bronzer, and just kind of go over where I was with my contour stick. Trust me, whenever I'm not doing like glam makeup, I kill it with the contour. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. I'm like, I have to make up for it somewhere. I have to be extra. Whether it be in my bronzer, like my eye makeup, I don't care. Not to mention I'm pretending I'm on a beach, remember? I'm so close. So now I'm just going to add in a little bit of blush. And I'm reaching for my, so this was actually a fun find that I had. I don't use it that much, but whenever I am not going anywhere fancy or fantastic, whatever, like I'm literally just going to study, I won't reach for like my, oh, there it is. I won't like reach for my like good blush, you know, like I just use whatever is there. So that's kind of what this is. So if my makeup was levels, this would be my B Squad. Hate to say it, but this is my B Squad blush. And yes, I use a lot of blush. It is just something that I do. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is take, if I can find it. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm going to take some primer right here. And I'm not doing shadow. What I'm doing is taking my highlighter and I'm just putting it on my eyes. And then I'm doing a little bit of definition with my bronzer. I'll show you guys how that works. So this is the Unique Lustrous highlighter. I will put this on my face as well, so I'll show you guys. I love this. So I always add it like on the tip of my nose, down here, over my brows, and then over my blush, like right by my eye. Oh, I love this stuff. So, sorry, I can never stop highlighting. I'm the worst. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take like a fluffy brush right here, put it in here, and then I'm going to put it all over my lids, eyes, whatever. I am not discriminating. It is going everywhere. So what this does is just add like a little bit of shine, makes it look like I took time to do my eyeshadow, even though I'm not really, but whatever. My hound is staring at something right now, and I don't know what the heck he's looking at. I'm wondering if like he can see something that I can't. Worries me. I'm like, what do you see, hon? Okay. Alrighty, so then I'm going to take my bronzer again, and I'm going to take like just a fluffy brush like this, dip it in, and all I'm doing is just putting like a little bit into the crease, not even much, just enough to give it a little bit of definition. All right, and then I'm going to finish up with the star of the show, as always, the Epic Mascara. I am almost out of this too, but me being the person that I am, I forever will use it until there is nothing left to use. I swear, I'm kind of happy though that like coming up to finals week that it's not like crazy insane weather. Like that's so beautiful that I feel bad for missing it. So I don't feel bad being stuck inside studying all day. But I feel like I'm moving at a decent speed right now, so I'm hoping to make it to school maybe by like 11:15 at the latest, maybe like before that, and probably study for like a few hours. Like I don't tell myself that I have to stay like a certain amount of time because I kind of just go based on how I feel. So I tell myself that I want to at least go through my wills outline today and my biz orgs, at least half of it. So, I mean, I'm not going to put too much stress on myself because, I mean, I'm not one of those people that can kind of like I do get like the whole like mind over matter thing. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, if you're not feeling it when you're studying and if you're not retaining the information, you sitting there in a room and forcing yourself to like study isn't helping anyone. You're just stressing yourself out. You're wasting time when you could be just taking like a little bit of time to yourself. That way you can like dive into the material later. So forcing yourself to stay and study when you're not like digesting the information is just a waste of time in my opinion. And so maybe I take like a lot more breaks than, you know, a lot of other students do. But like the whole like cramming for forever and hours at a time is just not something that I can physically do. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I'm feeling like I can go longer than I normally do, definitely I will push that. Like, because when I get that motivation, I'm like, yes, I need to take advantage of this because I know it's fleeting and it's not going to be here forever. But when I'm like over the material and I'm not digesting it anymore, I will pack up and go, even if I've only been there for like 2 or 3 hours. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't like walk away like at the first sign of like me being over it. But I mean, I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to kill myself over like stressing and, you know what I mean? So I am being a way too much perfectionist with this mascara right now. That's what I'm doing. I figure like I'm not doing much other makeup. The least I can do is the makeup that I am doing. Like let it be somewhat decent. So then I take it, I always put it on my bottom lashes. Try not to pull down on my face too much. Alrighty. Hopefully my friends will recognize me today since I put on a little bit of makeup. That is so funny because it cracked me up because my friend actually, and I love her to death, I had on yesterday like a hat, like a winter hat over a side braid. And the reason I did that was because I didn't feel like washing my hair. Yeah, I was lazy. So I didn't feel like washing my hair. So I braided it and threw a hat on over it. I took a little bit of time to do some of my makeup, but I mean, I didn't do like mascara. I didn't do any sort of like anything with my eyes. I literally just did like face makeup and then like brows, which I didn't think that like I looked that different, you know? So like I see myself, like I'm waving to her. I was like, hey, you know, come walking up to her and she's looking at me like I'm funny. Like I'm just like, what is your problem? And she's like, I'm going to be honest, Mia, I didn't even recognize it was you until you got closer. I'm like, what? Are you serious? And then I go and see my other friend, and I go walking up, like, I walk past her study room thinking, like, that maybe they're in the room next. So I, like, look at 2 rooms. And then I come back and I talk to her, and she's like, I didn't recognize you without your makeup on. She's like, I was wondering who the heck is this person that's, like, walking past my room. I was like, you're literally the second person to say that to me today. I can't look that different. But I mean, if I'm going like full glam every day, I guess, and then like I end up not, I guess it makes sense. Okay. So nothing crazy with the lips, but I did want to put something on because like I've been biting my lips really bad, and I had like a little bit of like a scab on it, and it was like sticking out, and it drove me crazy. So I wanted to just put on a little bit of it. But that's the finished look for today, you guys. Like, really nothing crazy. I just wanted to throw on something, like, as you can see, like my lashes. I love it because like the lashes always make it look like, even if you don't put on a ton of makeup, like they make your eyes look awesome. So if you guys have any, whoa, I love this. Like, it's very like 90s. So if you guys have any questions as far as the products that I used in this video, please let me know. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. TGIF. And yeah, enjoy the weather and enjoy your weekend. If I don't come on, I'm really going to try to come on and film another video soon. But with crazy studying time, you never really know. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.